with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We are just about to get cracking into it. Promoting some tournaments today, and yeah, we obviously got the big one tomorrow for the first of 3. But yeah, I will get pretty much the Duelroom set up, because that's our first priority, is getting that fully set up. I hate how that's moved there. I'd rather have the Duelroom sort of in a different area, but expand that room. Right, so that is the Duelroom there for everyone that is keen on that. Is absolutely pouring down outside, so I'm quite glad I've got some warmth in here. How's things, Shrub? Welcome to the stream. You're all welcome to come in for a duel if you want to have a battle as well. Of course, promoting all the tournaments this week. Sealed Showdown, and we've got the Mat Cup, and we've got the normal Rare Cup, we'll call it, tomorrow. So pretty much that will be Friday's event, to say the least. So I'm looking forward to that. We will start on ranked. I will try to get the missions done that we've set out to do. Really would dearly love to sort of get into Diamond at some point so I can work my way up. Want to have a big season this season, so we are dueling Rachel. I don't know if I like the things on the side here now, like the novelties were on off. How's things, Austin? Welcome in the stream. Did you get my Discord message, Austin? Your Magician's Force deck you have to fix. Some of the cards you're not allowed to play. So that list I gave you is, yeah, what you can play, unfortunately, with that one. So yeah, no Dark Magician, no Dark Magician Girl. It hasn't been pulled. So have we look at that list and have we look at the cards that I sent you, and then sort of build based off your list. You pulled Dark Magician Girl, for example. They're fine, but Dark Magician's not, for example. But have we look at the cards and just make sure you can put them in.
Name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Did they negate that? We're in a bit of trouble here on this one.
Cause you love them in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah, we're good. So what we're just doing here, doing our thing. Looking to do a bit of climbing, a few Duelroom duels, and promoting some tournaments today. Yeah, just still looking for entries for that. I'm just trying to get some things finalized over the weekend as well. If I hit Diamond 5 pretty quickly, I can do the challenge that I've set out for myself, potentially. Well, we need Kill for Dave's cards as well, but we'll get there. Imperm that to try and limit them out what they can do on the turn. Yeah, we're going to need some luck in this particular ranked. We should be near 1,000 gens by the end of the night too, which would be great. Just got to keep stockpiling those. I think so. Yeah, I think Agristar's release. There's more Fiendsmith stuff. Fiendsmith will be even more dominant than what they are now. I still think they're the best deck in the game. I think Blue Eyes is just well represented at the moment. That's why it does appear to be tier 1. But in the parascale sort of things, I think Blue Eyes is still right up there, but I think Fiendsmith's still better on the day. But yeah, new pack tomorrow. We'll go over that. Like, obviously we've got that tournament tomorrow. I'm just hoping we can get the numbers for it and just see how 3 tournaments go this week. We should have more on the festival tomorrow too, like the Dice Rally festival that they're having, which I'm pretty much looking forward to. I hope they don't let us down with that though. I really hope we get a good amount of gems from it. Yeah, the big one for me is Sealed Showdown. I want to get the Magician's Force tournament done this week. Like at the moment we've got 2 guaranteed entries and 4 maybes at the moment. So I think the 4 maybes will convert to maybe 3 or 4 of them. It's just getting a good amount of numbers for that tournament with the $25 prize is sort of really, really important. Yeah, you never know. You could win the tournament, Austin, with Magician's Force. But yeah, keep having a wee look at that deck and see if you can fix her up. Yeah, like I said, I look forward to seeing you play if you can get some of the cards together. Look like you got most of them anyway, which is great. Pretty nice opening board, and they just dispatched my wishes just like that. Mausoleum of White. I don't think we're doing all too much in that first duel, so they are going to get the well-deserved win. But yeah, what have you been up to, Silver? Hope you're having a good week. And yeah, of course, one day for most people left in the week. For us, on my end anyway, I've got another couple days to go. Yeah, maintenance on tomorrow. Pretty much maintenance will probably finish around about the time that I need it to anyway. Like, the tournament will be a bit later tomorrow. But we will definitely get something up and running. On the hook, 8th copy of that. So many copies of cards now, it's just insane. Keep opening though, just try to get some unlikely cards. Yeah, warm welcome to everyone into the stream for today. I'll just keep an eye on the Duelroom. Well, the Duelroom has been posted. All up here. But yeah, like I said, the promise to you guys is a Duelroom every day this week, and we are delivering on that promise. So let's get that up. Get that up and running. And tonight, it won't be Blue Eyes that we play. It'll be other decks, so don't be afraid. I'm not playing the training deck. I'm good enough to play it on rank now. I've got enough on that now to sort of succeed. Now 8686. Oh, why did that not go through? Afternoon deny. Waiting for the weekend. Good day though. Yeah, pretty much the stock and standard day at work. Get that set up for you. But yeah, just let me know if you are dueling though, because I'm in and out. But yeah, pleasure to have you in tonight. Hopefully enjoy a bit of the Blue Eyes on ranked, and yeah, a bit of variety on now the Duelroom on the sides. Yeah, I don't know if I like these titles flashing up or down, to be honest. Just don't know. I don't know if I like that feature. I think they need to evaporate that pretty quickly. Hand's okay. I've got Ghost Ogre and Mythic Valor. Magna Hut could be useful. Big Valor the Spirit. But yeah, definitely get amongst the Duelroom. Yeah, like a bit of variety of variety up my sleeve. We'll go here. That stops the big Mausoleum play. And white. So that. Stoger. The huts. Let's hit main to white. And they're bailing. They are out of here. They did pretty good with handling that. So good way to bounce back after that quick loss that we had. I'm just checking the duel rooms at the moment on the regular, but that is our first win of the session. Yeah, still no one in the duel room, but yeah, 611, 686 is the duel room. Obviously today the key for me will be just playing some of our other builds and enjoying those, just making sure we just keep up to speed with those. Hidden White Dragon, good to see you on stream. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all set for the pretty interesting month here with Master Duel. Like that event's gonna fascinate me. It's either gonna be a huge hit or a big failure, depending on how well it's executed. Great to see everyone here, and if anyone wants to bring up any topics, more than welcome to. Our hand is not the greatest against Sibley Tail at all. Yeah, that's all I look forward to. I want a good event as well, so I can really spend a good amount of time on it. At the same time, I'm just usually in and out for the events. Yeah, pretty good Hidden White Dragon. Pretty good. You're just pushing the tournament as hard as I can. Just trying to get us up to around 6 players guaranteed will just mean the Magician's Force will be at least 5 rounds. So hopefully we can do a bit better than that. Hopefully we can get 8. So then we can have... It's still 5 rounds, but yeah, there's a good amount of people participating in that event. But yeah, with the normal rare tournament that is going to be tomorrow, the key thing will be just make sure... you're playing your deck you want, swap out anytime, similar to the Mat Cup rules, but yeah, you have to play within the restrictions, and then submit whatever decks you want for the event, obviously, as well. We've got Voiceless Voice, which is a bit problematic for us here with Blue Eyes. Yeah, I cannot wait for the weekend. Yeah, it's just one of those things at the moment. I'm just trying to count down towards my holiday, really. Like I said, I'll bang on about that holiday till I get officially on it. But yeah, once it's officially locked in, then I'll start doing some prep for the big speedruns that we've got planned over that time. So yeah, I'll obviously be on for most of that time over the 2 weeks. To get through the combo. Yeah, it feels an age since I've had any sort of break. We'll hit the Skull Guardian. Guess us with anything. I think they've bumbled the bag here a little bit. We'll activate the pick. Right, we will go here. Oh, we're going to go really all in here. We've got to build up a big play. So we will go here. Go Spell, good play. That's combated me completely. I don't think I can do anything, to be honest. I think I'm pretty well gone in this one. Can I maneuver anything? That is the key. I don't think we can. Damn, I thought I had enough of a play there, but that Ghost Spell was just sort of a big, big factor in him getting well set up here. Let's add Mosslemma White to hands. Got something to combat that as well. I just take my hat off to them if they have all the answers for that. Like I felt as though I positioned myself to get back into this game. They make up their mind if they're going to negate that. I'm guessing that kill. Yeah, they're like taking a century to come up with their move. I was like, could you be any slower making that decision? We will go a bit differently here. I'm going to summon the effect valor and go into Baron, I think. And then we've got the ability to destroy, and then we've got the ability to negate next turn. So I am going to do that, I think. I have to check a few things. You'll probably hear that in the background. Oh, I forgot to play Majesty of the White Dragon's face down. That is a wee bit of an error. Especially when I can play True Light and get Blue Eyes back. Big mistake there, that's costly. Gotta play that thing face down if we've got it available to us. No point keeping that in hand. Yeah, we should by Monday, Tuesday have that event. I am very much wanting to get to that so I can see my gem tally build up nicely. I'm sort of really undecided what I'm going to do next. I would like to build up my account a little bit. This could be Typhon. It is Typhon, okay. Not ideal. I'm not going to take the hit here. I will special summon. Take Maiden of Whites. We're in a position where I think I can outgrind Sabai Tall, however you pronounce their name. Like, I'm in a reasonable position here. Anyone investing in the pack tomorrow? I haven't heard too much hype behind the pack or anything like that. Obviously, Fiendsmith get a wee bit of a boost tomorrow, so that kind of could look interesting. Got to build up something. I've got to get that position where I can. I've got to play. I've got to play pretty smartly here, so we'll go here. Yeah, I certainly won't be anyway. I think my goal over the next couple of months is just to build on my account like some of the stuff that I've set out to build. Like Mark Kenner is one for sure. That Mortronic sort of get more stuff that complete. Like some of the funsy type decks that would fit well in a Duelroom sort of environment. I'm pretty fortunate I never have that issue. Like, I've always got the mindset of if the gems are there, sometimes you just got to put the expenditure in to get them, you know? We'll yeah. Which is probably the sensible thing to do if you're looking to sort of build upon your Fiendsmith collection. Hoping I've just done enough here to... I don't normally beat Voiceless Voice either. I have done a reasonably good job in sort of halting them a wee bit. Rebo. Occasionally. Phase, okay, True Light. Summon Blue Eyes. No interest from Malice or Ryziel, but I do like Mizurugi and maybe K9. Be a long time before they come in the mask, so I'm thinking they're going to be here at the end of the year. I think those two decks especially. I think Mizurugi and K9 will be when the game is sort of at the point where it's had... I'm going to... Right, I had a feeling I was in control of that duel. We set a card just in case. Just in case. Put that down. Very, very much a sound performance. But yeah, the evidence is there that I've gotten a lot better at the deck. Just yeah, like I said, it's just now I can sort of relax knowing that these duel rooms now I can sort of play some other things. Skill Hero will be played in the duel rooms too, just so I can continue my development there. But yeah, some fun decks we're starting to sort of build, you know, and I've just gotta keep on top of those. Just make sure I don't forget the get combos of certain builds. People like the interface changes. I don't know if I like that menu there with all the achievements there. They should be done in a different way, like instead of just running up and down the screen. How about that? We've got 2 Ghost Ogres. Yeah, it reminds me of like PowerPoint with some where the font sort of goes in and out and then sort of up and down. I'm gifting you a few more cards, Reaper FC. You can sort of use your whole lot of cards there. Be struggling, but this will be live Twin Fiends, but it'll be very rare to see something different. It's actually kind of be okay if it used the titles you've selected on your profile, maybe. Yeah, I think that'd be the way to do it. The red one. Stoger goes off there, and it's probably not because there is a red activation line at the top. But yeah, it looks especially stupid, especially if you've been playing the game a long time and basically complete everything. Like, for me, I've basically done exactly what I've just said. And there's just so many things I've done, and it just looks really bad out there. So they're going to attack. Just need 1 or 2 good cards here to really kickstart the combo. Can I get those? Be nice. Game where we duel our traps. Not a lot we can do on that one. I will hold on to Ghost Ogre. Yeah, I'm in an interesting part of the game myself. Like, I'm probably going to have to skip Malice and Ryziel. I probably will look at Mizurugi or Canine with the Yummy deck. But yeah, I'm really excited to bring other projects to the forefront as well. Like, these sort of decks here, like the Morphtronic, Dragon Ojama will probably be played together, and Markina. I probably will target, like, some different cards, like, for my crafts over the next wee while. After I probably get the Impulse. Where I may not get Impulse for a while. I may just pick up some things to complete some engines and some builds. Roll Mopbird. But yeah, 2 more Citadel will complete that. Like, I may look at Orcus when they release that too. Like, I'm also going to get 2 Gurasu. That would be what I would definitely go after. Breaker. That cool buzz is perfectly timed. But no, I'm satisfied enough that we can sort of keep our development going with Blue Eyes Unranked. Yeah, and with other things, like we're going to start picking up some of the other decks that I want to play in like the Duelroom. Like, I'm going to focus a lot on Dragon Maid, Galaxy Eye, Skull Servants. Just getting more duels under my belt with those decks and sort of just becoming more rounded as a player. I feel as though we're getting better all the time. There's 2 purges on the field. This should be lethal in theory. A big thank you to everyone that helped out with the Sacred Cards playthrough the other day too. That will certainly be... They'll certainly enjoyed on Sunday. Cool things. We'll get up nice and early on Sunday, I think, and complete Sacred Cards. Do a bit again over Bennett Foddy before the lead up to Sealed. But yeah, huge day planned for that. But yeah, want to thank everyone for that. We will, once we complete Incentive, pass it on. Someone that up there. I'll be interested in Orcus with the new cards, maybe Dragon Tail or Canine. But other than that, I'm not really looking forward to building much else. Maybe a good thing though. You may be able to build up and sort of go from there. Yeah, just pretty much they had the right sort of plays at the right time there. I got negated at the perfect time. That's the game. Points. Yeah, just seem to be going a couple wins, maybe a loss, couple of losses. It's a wee bit inconsistent at the moment, but we'll move our way up, I feel. I'm pretty confident in the Blue Eyes deck that we have. We're just slowly starting to stockpile. Slowly. That 2 URs that I already have. 3 URs, one day at peace, got my 4th copy. Just imagine if I was still committing to Blue Eyes. I have 20 hours left to somehow miraculously get another 1,000. I would have had enough to get 2 more loads, but in reality, I had to make a call and get everything at the time. I'm quite happy I did now. Quite happy to get that project done. So let's get to the next duel and go from there. Yep. If we get a server, I'm going to feed them back. I don't like the titles flashing up like that. It has no relevancy as far as I'm concerned. White. Light. Yeah, if you want to have a duel show, yeah, I'll get in after that. Yeah, just all ready to go. Like that's what it's here for. I won't play this. I'll play just whatever. It's fun. Yeah, like absolutely. I'm keen as. Okay, get this. Probably gonna have to disregard. I'm gonna keep Maxi and Ghost in play. I think that's super important. We got the effect Valor. See how's things today, Shane. Looking forward to that battle. But yeah, bring whatever deck you want to play, and yeah, we'll get down to business. Try and... Oh, you troll. You absolute troll. Sweet. You're in the room too. Okay, all goods. Good. We'll go Spirit Dragon. happy enough with what I did that turn despite losing True Light. Would prefer to have that on the regular. Fine. May not be fine. They may have something in hand. They don't. Okay, so Fenrir is not getting rid of my Spirit Dragon, luckily. I think people taking a century to come up with their moves today. Okay, so you got... Yep, the annoying thing is they've got their Primite stuff set up. That tells me there's Drill Beam in the hand. I don't know what on earth they're playing with the Castia and the Primite in here so far. Yep, that's not going to bother me all too much. Don't mind Drill Beam being used up for that. Probably really want Baron to flare in this one, just so we can get some momentum into this duel. Be patient here. Just gonna pick a moment. Hopefully we get a good card the next turn. Obviously I used the Spirit Dragon to stop that Drill Beam easily getting back to play. Imperm is not ideal. What do we got in that grave? We haven't really got anything going for us either. We'll play there. Think that down. Set to defend and try to defend well. Yo, Frank. Yo, how's things going? Another chill night of Master Duel, another Primite Ether Barrel. You did your raid too early. How did your stream go? Yeah, I didn't get home early enough to catch your stream, which is a wee bit of a shame, because I do need to catch up with some people's streams really over the next wee bit. Right, okay. Gotta outlast this person. This person has a big advantage, unless I can draw into one of my tuners and get maybe Baron to Fleur out. But yeah, hopefully everyone's ready to rumble in the duel room. If you are in the duel room currently, you can duel amongst yourselves as well as you want. Since game announces the aggro stars are going to be released here first, the Malice. I pulled the plug on the Blue Eyes build. Yeah, it's fair enough. Like, as long as you enjoy your decision to go with aggro star. Try and squeeze enough to get a result here. Just hoping that we can get into a situation where I can get True Light back on the field. That could be a big sort of difference maker for us. Pull the plug. I spent most of the gems I had saved for Malice. Get made into white. There we go, play him. And they surrender. They have given up the grind. They had this slight edge in that duel, I felt. Like, sometimes you just got to stay in the fight. You just never know. But we will gladly take that on offer. Another mission complete as well. One more to go in today's play. I'll get the duel live done because that 5 gems is super valuable for my account. Yeah, looking forward to those duels anyway, the duel room. Right, let's get into the first of the duel room duels of the day. We will be not in casual match. Right, so Hidden White Dragon and Magicka looking likely to have a duel there. We will change our build. We'll start off with something a bit different. Is that deck legal? If it's not, I'll shuffle this up. Gonna have to go and revisit some of these decks and just upgrade them with the appropriate cards, but I'll use them for now. We'll go into standby. While I'm waiting, does anyone want to step up the plate and have a duel first? Yeah, like, anyone's welcome to join. Anyone new to the stream as well is welcome to follow here on Twitch. We have tournaments galore this week. Normal Rare tournament tomorrow, Mac Cup Saturday, and the all-important Sealed Showdown on the Sunday. So Magician's Force, I open up 24 packs for you. You build a deck based on what I pull, and you play others that have got similar openings. And it's a pretty competitive tournament. If you want to be part of that mix, definitely let us know. I will be super keen to get a few more for that. So it's a $25 tournament. It is one of our very rare prize events that we have every, say, three and a half months. Yeah, and at the moment we're sitting on around about 6 keen players. I will talk to a couple others that have sort of expressed interest over the last couple months, if they are hanging around. Yeah, might do one more duel before we are set to go. So let's get into it again. We are 2 wins away from Plat Tier 1, slowly getting our way up in the season. How's things? The RNG ult. Good to see you on stream. That will save that. Taking the PC to the shop tomorrow. Fingers crossed that I can fix it pretty quickly. That is very big because drill beam. We can do a bit of a job on us here. Be a big shout out to the RNG ult, whereas we know the RNG ult as the random node generator. Would have preferred to Ash wishes, but yeah, hopefully they get themselves in a bit of a pickle where we can Nibiru potentially. I've been pretty fortunate with my PC over the time I've had it. Like, I've had to take it to the shop, I think, once. That was pre-Duel Links era, I think, that we had to take it. It was sort of, for some reason, just when I was streaming, if it was overworked, it would go and reboot itself. Might be part of a speedrunning marathon. My computer's up and running this month. Is it a notable speedrunning one? I've been invited to a few of those before. Like, I want to go to the one in Australia, and I want to go to PAX and run a Yu-Gi-Oh! Based game. Get into the mainstream again. Speedrunning. But apart from that, like, over the last couple of years, I haven't done too much speedrunning. I've sort of been more focused on getting better overall at Yu-Gi-Oh! Course, and then doing and fixing up and tidying up some other runs. Yeah, we've got some speed runs in the next month or two that I can tick my list to be quite good. Blue Eyes White Dragon. They're in a strong position anyway. They've got the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Engrave, and it's got a very useful banishing type effect. Relatively small one, but that'll have a bunch of friends are speedrunners. Any speedrun event's good though, Generator. I always enjoy games done quick. Particular. Like I hope you get in. Like are you gonna do Plants vs Zombies if you get accepted, or but yeah, I got my fingers crossed. Like I hope your PC gets fixed up in time, because like I said, I really enjoy the content that you do put up. That's pretty cool though. Like hopefully some really good sort of speedrunners here. What other games are gonna be run there too? Always enjoy a good speedrun, you know. Yeah, Drill Beam's just pretty much the end of us in this one. Jack Smith. I am not too familiar with that one. This has to be a sick hand. The problem we've got is the Nibiru token that could easily deal with us, which is fertilizer blue. Do I? Yep, I totally agree. Like, if you make the mistake, that is fine, but however, that shouldn't be highlighted. Maybe the only thing I can think of is maybe up to like bronze ranking. To bronze ranking and have those sort of toggles where that tells you where that is, because people are obviously learning the game at that stage. I think after those ranks, I think you've got a sort of a fundamental of the game, and I think if you make the mistake, you get punished for it. Just like the old days were. Alright, that was my phone that time. But that's good. Dragon meat. Thing is, I've got options either way. This is pretty well-rounded sort of deck at the moment. What rarity is Vermilion Dragon Egg? I think it's SR. Even with that card being very good in Duel Links for a period of time. Next, they're going to add an you want to do this prompt if you'll get burnt by an effect. You can't get prompts that easily. Like, they've done some really nice things in this game, but yeah, they've made a few mistakes. One thing I don't like is the new interface with all the achievements that we were talking about before. Like, is it really necessary to showcase those, or maybe a select few, maybe, just so the opponent knows, hey, they've completed that, they must have some sort of pedigree? But you know what I mean, though. Like, I absolutely know what you mean too. You just don't want them putting meaningless things in. Make everything have a meaning to it. So trap is going to be bought Majesty back. This is just absolutely game. But I've done the link summon. That gets me the mission complete. Purge. Maxi. Okay. Maxi. Just do your thing. Like, I don't care, Maxi. Missing one Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, still have 6k in gens. What do you guys say? One more draw to get the last one. Yes, alright. Now, how many crafts do you have? Probably worth crafting it, ain't it? Right, we'll do Shay first and then Hidden White Dragon. Like I said, we'll get round to everyone. I'll rotate the builds that we have, so it's not just specifically Blue Eyes training. It now is other things. First, Kaylin with the Raider 2. Appreciate that. 265 UR points, but you're saving them for the Dominus cards. Doing good today. We are excited for the Duelroom duels today. We're just promoting some stuff too, like including our big sort of tournament that we're having. Unexpected die will be the hot replay for Chef. I'll get that up in a moment. Gonna hold off 15-20 days for the Promite cards. I think the Promite cards are gonna be incredibly useful, you know. Running Griffin Rider. Right. Not the most eventful hand of the road. I didn't quite draw what I needed for the sous ships there, but we'll get the incentive-based stuff up there. N9. Not that's already been met, so we'll get the emote one up. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see when Malice releases. Surely it's going to be either this month or next month. Got a list of D-Link that uses Promite cards, so I might craft them. Didn't work on D-Link for a while. I might look at that myself. Cool buy. Okay, so I will cross out that. Probably have slotted a cool buy in here. And Yeah, it's either Malice or Ryziel releasing next month. There'll be one big reveal. I don't think they'll put two in the same pack, but you never know. Like, it could be a big pack for the Duelist Cup. I'm just hoping I'm in a good position with Blue Eyes for that, you know, like Dragon Shrine. But yeah, I always will be spending. I've got other decks that I want to get done. I want to get, just a great example was Markina done. There's Orcus that I could get done. Live Twin, Usadik. There's decks with 1 or 2 cards that I need to finish them off. Neo Kaiser, Seahawks. That's that, because that's going to get too much of a boost. Are we going to see Light and Darkness regular? Maybe not. Maybe I'll sit there. Everyone has their preferences to build, right? Aggro Stars first and Malice, sad face for days, oh well. We have enough to win this duel. It didn't feel as though the Sue Ship's got real momentum, but it's not over yet. Of course, we know Neo Kaiser's in hand. What are the other 3 cards that we are going to be delighting ourselves with? Oh. GG's. I'm guessing you bricked kind of there, but that was a pleasure having a duel, and hopefully we can have some more as time goes on. Right, I'll get the replay out for our Chef, and then we'll duel Hidden White Dragon. Yeah, what deck were you playing out of curiosity? Was it a Blue Eyes build? I'm just... If Blue Eyes got some sort of hands here, I was just pretty much cooked. I didn't really have any sort of play going whatsoever in that one. Chef, got the Ancient Gears all ready to go. Lamster's got a replay too. Let's get Lamster's up. Yeah, just a reminder, chat, if you are new to the stream, more than welcome to pop into that Duelroom. I'd love to have a battle against you. Let yourself be known. We do have a Discord. Follow us here on Twitch, of course, as well. We do have 3 amazing tournaments this week. Really, really excited to see if we can get 3 tournaments done this week. It'll be the first time in quite a long time. Yeah, let's see if they're well supported. Obviously the big one's my money tournament over the weekend. Hopefully that happens this week, because that's been a long time coming. We've had to delay it the last couple of weeks. Tanker activating, Super Poly now. Dragon of the Swamp. Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Ender and Wyvern and Play Advance been sent. How's Ancient Gear Giant now? So attaching so many materials. Nibiru's going to send everything away. Kalen with the second replay there. Gear Fortress, Asian Gear Golem. We are still trying to cook here. We are very much swinging into gear, and we've now got our Witzer. Ultimate Asian Gear Golem, 4400 attack, that is negated. Look at that, the 2 attacks, and it doesn't matter if you imperm that, that is a very good win for Asian Gear. But much respect to you, Shay, too, for that battle before. I'm sure you'll probably beat me more often than not. Like, I'm not the most skilled duelist, but we'll certainly try to put a commendable performance in. We go. See how Lamster goes in this one. This is the cheap one. New Malice here is not cheap. Nothing's really cheap these days at the moment, Frank. Like, that's what's going to ultimately hurt a lot of franchises and businesses. They're getting a wee bit too greedy with cost. Requiem. Okay, Requiem into the Engraver. Requiem, of course, equipping there, going into sequence. No, Necrocrypt Princess. Tracked. Yeah, and we've got the Purge. Okay, that's dealt with the Princess. Tracked. Now getting Magical Musketeer. Magical Musketeer Max. Since most comes from the far Orient, but I ain't gonna bring politics as horrible. Yeah, it's a dangerous topic, politics, in any stream for that matter. Like, obviously people got their viewpoints, but you gotta respect it at the end of the day. But it just leads to dangerous arguments and fights, and you don't want that in a stream at all. Like, they're best sort of saved for like political streams or channels that solely dedicate all their content to that. For example, like, I'm never gonna be sort of that way inclined. I just feel as though as reasons outlined, I just want people to come in here, talk Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anime, or any games they're playing. Yeah, one thing we can agree on, it's really tough out there at the moment, and I just hope people can pull through and take it day by day. Got so lucky here that he wanted DPE, but he discarded the hero in hand. I was wondering what was going on there just before. There we go. Politics, they might have some cream for that. Yo, is that the world champion Fab in the house? Good replay from Lamb, so I appreciate the replay as always. We'll get the replay up for Kaylin now. Of course, you guys are not following Kaylin, definitely check out their channel and follow today. Like, we always help our fellow streamers sort of grow, and we had a few others in stream earlier too. If you see their link, please check out and follow. Against your most hated deck to go against. Let's see what your most hated build is. Turian. Was this meant to be? It's meant to be the second replay. Okay, so that's the incorrect one. Okay, so we'll go that one there. Yeah, if you wanna clip that you're the world champ, yeah, Matt, by all means. Oh, not a fan of Ice Barrier. Okay. Any particular reason as to why? I'm just curious. Yeah, fair call. It's not the worst floodgate there going around, but I can totally understand the point. At the Synchro level 10. Brilliant. Yeah, relatively cheapest deck to build too, Ice Barrier. I think Fab's left a wee bit of a revolution on these duelists. Seen the way with when Fab plays it. A little nice. Now we're just starting to kick into gear now with the Centurion part of the engine. They are bailing. They don't want the smoke. And that will be game. Hate that. That's just habit because Duelroom's usually there. I hate how it's the big one now. Oh, we're not going to duel Sue shut. Let's change the build. Not. Fab can turn water into wine, Hidden White Dragon, like, pretty much, of course. Ice Barrier's the, secret's out, Fab. You ought to come up with, pretty good sauce to, keep that under wraps. Hand here is okay. You're messing with a deck that was Centurion Paints with boss, but I don't know if it's too much. We're gonna have to go. you've shut them down pretty well there. The Hidden White Dragon, that should be a win for you. That's a really bad board. Didn't really get anything going. They were much a dicey hand that whole time.
Hold on a second, so...
That'll be a red beard whenever I've seen one. I wasn't even looking then and I knew who that
hold on,
was.
let me go ahead and do the next card for you then, Steve.
Are you mad? Are you mad? Why are you leaving God?
Hello, Steve?
Good old Kit Burger. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a monumental pummeling this one, but it's all good. We'll get to see Hidden White Dragon get some good combo working that off. These days it's hard to keep a deck to 40 cards, you know, there's just so many good cards that you can fit in sort of builds these days. You do want your deck, however, it's sort of like building the combo up pretty convincingly. Speaking of fun things this week, did anyone see the GTA 6 trailer the last couple of days? Man, that looked incredible, that trailer. Like, obviously the game's delayed another year. Like, don't know if I've got any GTA fans in stream. What are your personal thoughts on it being delayed another wee while? As long as they can get the game right on the day, like, it's gonna be an insane day. There'll be a lot of people taking some sickies that day to get the game downloaded and be playing it. This shows you what a big budget can do, you know? It's going to be the game of the generation, I would say. Like, as long as they keep polishing it, execute everything pretty well, like, it's going to just be... There's going to be so many people downloading it. Obviously, I'm happy the game was delayed because there's so many good games this year, they deserve some love. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, if you're releasing near Grand Theft Auto 6, you're just not going to get any traction. I don't think too many games will release around that time when the game drops now. People will know where they're going to release, and... Nah, there's some incredible games. Like, Expedition 33 was a game someone recommended for an incentive. Like, if we get Sacred Cards done, like, that'll be Kill for Dave's suggestion. I think that'll be a pretty fun game to pivot to. Or Baldur's Gate 3. There's some really good ones out there that we can explore. Like, the incentives don't necessarily have to be video games. They can be something generally, like, that people would enjoy us doing in stream. But yeah, no, really appreciate the support, Redbeard, with the old Kit Boga and all that. Like, it just helps the, play Expedition 33 and it consume your life for a week. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh does to me. Like, it consumes me for the week. But at some stage, I just want to sort of stream, like, maybe a week without, like, Yu-Gi-Oh, and that Expedition 33 could fit the bill. And I just, we'll do a little bit of this offline just to keep my, login streak going. Hidden White Dragon will build up their nice combo. Get some music going in the stream. Deep energy. go, go. Dragon Soul. Look at that. Look at the demolition that was. Didn't even have to destroy my mons. Just went over the top, and that is a GG's. Kaylin is in as well. We'll rotate the builds. Okay, I might come back to stream when the new Borderlands comes out. Yeah, we have to get Redbeard back into the action again. When was the last time you streamed? It must have been about a year ago or so now. Good stream anyway, Redbeard. You really enjoys streaming. Like, always enjoy coming in, and just got to keep the consistency up when you do stream. Place your bets. Probably no, my luck would be me that bricks. Yeah, good luck, Caleb. Really nasty, that is. What do we have in our repertoire? Our key players are the fusions here, like Maizen, obviously, and Yugura Maru. It's not drawing Tabari. I don't want to draw Tabari. Because obviously the trap's going to be dealing with us. Vanishes, it doesn't matter. Still gets targeted, still gets wiped off the field. Continue to attack. Okay, we're looking pretty strong here with the Centurion package. We will go Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. We will tribute that. I should have probably played that face down. That was not the right play. That needed to go face down, that needed to go face up, and then I could have flipped down and sort of had the wee effect with Ninja. That just shows you just got to keep practicing with the builds, but that's okay. At least I picked that up relatively fast. Well stopped there to just to hurt me. I had the other Tabari in the graveyard, so I wasn't allowed to go Yoguramaru. I will have to... that one. Everyone had a duel in the stream so far as well. That was keen on battling, just because it is going to be a shorter stream on this side of the thing today. I am very much just trying to prepare for the 3 big tournaments that I've got planned this weekend. Gonna head to bed, Frank. You have a good one. Like Centurion is starting to get the wood on us here in particular. So hoping I've got a slightly better hand with Ninja. It's just the draws didn't really favour us there. I would have maybe got like something decent out if that was the case. Gave myself remains I'm opening some packs. Stampede and Alliance inside. That'd be quite good. Strong enough. Staying for this duel. Hopefully we can get a bit of momentum going. We've got the... Yeah, playing some ninjas at the moment, Frank. Right, let's see if Kayla can get through this. They should be able to win here. Like, I don't quite have the setup that I want, but that is okay. I don't think it really out and out matters. We'll chain that as well. We'll call Earth. Got the Fiendsmith package in here now. Like, obviously, this other part of the engine may get around my little strat of trying to put things face down. A good competitive duel, this one though. Like, at least the ninjas have got some things out. Like, the ultimate plays obviously the link for that I have in my deck. That would be with the obviously the spell, but we weren't really in a position. Obviously, the Borrow Sword would have been pretty cool to play. Yo, how's things, Kaiju 8B? The title was bait all along. Now, we have been doing Blue Eyes battles as well. We have been playing that on ranked. So yeah, we have literally just gone the Duelroom where we've been playing different decks today. Welcome back, Austin. Yeah, like, I've just had a few duels in a row where we've rotated. Had people some other things to face. But yeah, Blue Eyes is what we've been playing. Maybe not today, Austin, as I'm about to wrap up. Maybe tomorrow will be the plan. But yeah, like, depends. We have our normal rare tournament tomorrow, so that's something to look forward to. It's starting to look like a pretty ominous board for me, to be honest. Yeah, maintenance is tomorrow. Yes. We will have a new pack in that tomorrow. Like, that'll be... Hopefully someone will play something in the Mac Cup on the Saturday with that. With the simulated Soul and Judgment, UIDAS will be beyond 200, not even finished with the dual pass. You're excited? Anything in particular that you're sort of looking for there with your 200 UR, where you're just going to hold for like maybe big sort of play for like June, July, or even next back? That's going to be gone. Past the turn. Kaylin has indeed won that one. Maybe during the maintenance tomorrow we may get the incentive done for our sacred cards tomorrow. I also haven't decided fully yet, but if I see that it's going to be a while, I will sort of maybe start getting through that project. Incentive met. I will be blitzing that game. I'll probably get 3 of every card to start off with, and then just build whatever I like for certain duels and cruise through it that way. Just so it'd probably be a 1 to 2 hour thing to get done. But yeah, that's going to bring a wrap to the stream today. But I appreciate everyone coming in and having a wee battle or two. We are going to send off a raid. We will probably raid today. Let's send off a raid to... We will raid. We are going to raid today Duelist Wave. So Duelist Wave will be someone we raid today. Yeah, you hit me at the right times there, Kaylin, to hurt me there. But yeah, we'll catch everyone later, guys. Thank you everyone to come in. Even though the stream was a bit short today, we'll be back tomorrow. Obviously after maintenance. We may start earlier. We may do Sacred Cards. So definitely come along for that. And we'll catch everyone later.